What's going on, guys? My name is Roshi, and I'd like to thank Thunder at the beginning of this commentary for allowing me to make this video to upload to his community channel. It really does mean a lot. It's really cool that he can show all this exposure to some of the more lesser known YouTubers, and I think it's very cool that he does this, especially as his job is a YouTuber as well. So this is difficult for anyone to do. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about today was perfecting your craft, because a lot of people will tell you practice makes perfect, and practice whatever you like to do, whether your craft be making videos, graphic design, or even playing athletically out on the field, like football or baseball. Baseball was personally my sport growing up as a kid, and now I just umpire for it because it always held dear to my heart to do some of these things, as well as skateboarding and all of these things. And people will tell you practice makes perfect. Now, I agree to that statement to the brink of it. I don't think that anyone can truly reach perfection. And I think a lot of people realize this through whether or not be religion or just talking about it and thinking through situations. A lot of people have been told this, and I'm not the first person to tell you guys. Perfection is extremely hard to grasp. And the problem with perfection is that not everyone views you as the same person. So what your perfection might be is making your videos to the top notch. You think every video of yours is perfect. Then in your mind, you've reached perfection. And that is a good thing in a sense. You never want to get too comfortable with what you do, though. So that's where another imperfection in the theory of perfection comes from. But another imperfection of this is that other people will always tell you that your videos are worse than they actually are. And that's just because they're very rude people down to heart. Either you did something that they didn't like, or for some reason they just don't like you. Maybe it's your voice. I don't know. Some people don't like my voice. But the problem that arises from this is that people want to reach this threshold of perfection, or to get to the best that they can. I'm kind of switching up the words here, perfection to the best of your ability. And that's actually an issue, because the best of your ability and perfection are two completely different things. Perfection was you have to reach everyone. You have to reach the entire audience of the world, as I stated before. Reaching the best of your ability is a completely different thing, because that is when you're self-confident enough that you think that the video that you made or what you're doing, again, whether it be sports, whether it be making videos, whether it be graphic design, whatever you do, music does not matter. It is when you get comfortable enough to think that you make the best content that you possibly can. And that is where I want every single YouTuber should strive for. That is what I think they should strive for. But the issue with getting too comfortable in making your videos is that they tend to get boring, and you tend to put a little bit less effort into it. That is why, to reach perfection, in my mind, practice is important. But making interesting content and switching it up enough, even the slightest bit of a tweak, will make your brain think, I need to work harder at this. I need to grab something more. I need to do this over and over again until I get it right. But once you do get it right, you cannot just sit on it, because that is what makes boring content, such as a commentary. It's not easy to do a commentary and make it better than all the rest, because quite frankly, again, most people don't enjoy them anymore. That is why vlogs, podcasts, live types of videos have grown over the years, because they're just more interesting to more people. That is why I don't think commentaries can really reach this threshold of perfection. And I know I said that a lot, and I apologize, but that is why I don't think they can reach it, because some people just find them to be boring, because we haven't switched anything up. But the problem is, there's not much to switch up. It all boils down to the personality of the YouTuber. Anyways, if you enjoyed this commentary, if you thought it was introspective, if you thought it helped you out in any way, I do really appreciate you dropping a like on this video, and maybe even checking out my channel. I try and make videos as well and as frequently as I can. It is kind of difficult for me, though, because, again, I try and make my videos amazing, but I promise you I do upload on my channel, and you will enjoy the content that you see over there. Again, thank you, Thunder, for letting me upload this video to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.